Well, I think Colorado is just the ideal place to take care of solar energy because we have so many sunny days. But buyer beware.
That's right. Solar company issues are some of the most common complaints that we get into the Contact Denver7 inbox. When one company's name just kept coming up, I went to work to shine some sunlight on the power problem. Shining a light on the solar industry.
I love the idea of solar panels.
Means hearing heated complaints.
They seem to want to sell a lot of solar systems, but they don't seem to want to service them.
Exposing patterns flaring up.
We are seeing a pattern of complaint issues on the company.
And getting answers for solar customers left in the dark.
There are no consumer protections. We are extremely energy conscious.
As a high school math teacher, Elizabeth Tarbutton thinks about the next generation all the time.
It seems like a really good thing for the environment to have solar panels.
When she and her husband bought their home in Thornton from the builder, it came with 18 solar panels and a lease with Sun Street Solar, later bought by the Houston-based solar giant Sunnova.
And you can see this panel is completely black.
But more than 2 years ago, Elizabeth noticed one of her solar panels wasn't working. She reached out to Sunnova and says it took more than a year of calls to get a response.
Since then, they have made 11 service appointments, and 2/3 of the time they don't show up and don't even call us to tell us that they're not showing up.
You have a broken panel that you told them about 2 years ago, and it's still broken?
Yes.
You can see my upper panels.
Randy Stotts feels her pain. His Thornton home also came with solar, and when 3 panels broke last year,
Calling and emailing the first customer service rep they gave me, I never got a response.
he says it took more than a year for Sunnova to replace them, and only after he started tweeting at the CEO.
He was saying, this is how great we are, and this is the great things we're doing for the world and the environment. And I would just say, you know, it'd be great if you had customer service too.
Sunnova is no fly-by-night solar company, boasting more than 300,000 customers in 42 states, receiving billions in loan guarantees from the U.S. government in 2019.
The company currently has an F rating with the BBB.
But the Better Business Bureau has issued an alert against Sunnova, citing a pattern of complaints of deceptive sales practices, poor customer service, and technicians that do not arrive as scheduled.
Oftentimes the appointments are canceled, the technicians are not able to come out, and have to be rescheduled again and again. It can take weeks and weeks, and also sometimes even months in some cases. So it can be a very bad situation for people who are already paying for these solar panels every month and just not getting their issues corrected or repaired.
So Contact Denver7 reached out to Sunnova. A company spokeswoman declined an on-camera interview, but in a statement addressed the BBB alert, saying the company has implemented internal measures to proactively identify areas for improvement. For example, by adding new state-of-the-art customer call centers in Houston and Puerto Rico. In Elizabeth's case, Sunnova blames supply chain constraints, saying her system is operating correctly and almost all of her concerns have been successfully addressed.
So the nerdy high school teacher that I am, I've tracked the kilowatt hours that we buy from Excel and from Sunnova.
Elizabeth has done the math and says not only is the panel still not working, her Excel bill is hitting $300 and $400, which doesn't add up, and no one can explain why.
We have the programmable thermostats, we've enrolled in the saver switch with Excel. Anything that we can do to save energy, we do. And at this point, I just want to terminate the contract.
Bottom line, she still believes in the future of solar, but not in the current oversight surrounding the industry.
And as long as you've signed a contract, they just have all the power, and we have none.
It's ultimately about power. So if you are having trouble with your solar company, here are some steps you can take. Check if they're members of the Colorado Solar and Storage Association and file a complaint there if they are. Also file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau and the State Attorney General's office on stopfraudcolorado.gov. We're going to keep shining a light on this industry, so stay tuned as we work on getting answers. And if there's something you want me, along with the Contact Denver7 team, to look into, please call the number on your screen. We want to help. You can also email us at contact7@denver7.com.